To begin with tonight, I just want to give props out to Aaron at RX Comics. That is one of the sweetest toys in my collection. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, as you know, that's the Punisher that was filmed in Montreal. The good version of the Punisher. Sorry, Nick, but you're wrong. That's the best Punisher so far. But we know why you're here. And for those of you joining us for the first time, welcome. This is what we call the Mad Man Cave. This is where we talk about toys and comic books. Bienvenue à tous. Okay, that's about as much French I'm going to get today because my throat's kind of killing me. Yes, we're now in HD. And if you think I'm not going to be screaming, well, you might be right for tonight, but it does happen. So I warn you ahead of time now. As soon as the throat's feeling better, the yelling will be back.
Just try not to wreck this microphone, okay? Please.
Yes, we ruined the microphone on the other camera, so...
You wrecked the microphone.
We, as a whole. So we're going to start off with Mad Montreal Girl, Cute Montreal Girl's comic book of the week. It's from IDW, as you know, one of the growing companies that I've got a lot of respect for.
And I paid for it.
Yes, Mad Montreal Girl actually paid for this with her own money. We're talking about the new Doctor Who. Okay.
1,000 stars, my cover of the week. It's amazing, beautiful, I love it. I want to cry.
Yes. For those of you who are Doctor Who fans, Whovians, even though ourselves, we prefer to call ourselves Doctorians, because we're fans of the Doctor, not of the show. If you still want Amy and Rory stories, you're only going to get them in here, folks. The actual series, they're gone. Alright.
I'm sorry.
I wish we had two cameras right now. It'd be
I'm crying.
embarrassing. Alright, from Dynamite, The Lone Ranger. Now, this is a force of habit buy. If you're a Lone Ranger fan, you're going to buy it. But it does lead to one interesting little sidebar. Okay, as you know, Lone Ranger movie's coming out. Disney. They have to own everything, it seems. I'll see it. You know, force of habit, Lone Ranger. Kind of have to go see it, Western guy that I am. But I do have one little bone I have to pick. Did they really have to get Johnny Depp to play Tonto? Are you telling me that in all of Canada and all of the United States, they couldn't find one Native American who could do the role? I can think of a few, but we'll see how it goes. I guess they just wanted the name. Okay, so we're going to start off with DC this week. Oh, wait, there they are. Small little logo, DC logo. They don't deserve the big logo anymore. All right, before Watchmen Rose Arch. It was okay. I'm not going to say much about it. It was an alright read. If you are a Watchmen fan, you're buying them anyway. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. Okay, my DC cover of the week is I just think it's gorgeous. It's beautiful, and they ruined it by putting the stupid arrow thing at the top, but fairest. I'm sorry. That to me is, I'd love to have that just framed on a wall. Really nice. And Ferris is, of course, a Fable spin-off. Good series. Okay, the next two we're going to do the Animal-Man Swamp Thing. Rot World Parts 1.
Do they all have that arrow bar on the thing?
Yeah, they do. It's called marketing. This is DC now. The C stands for cash, not for continuity. Okay, for those of you who know, Animal-Man Swamp Thing is supposed to be part of the New 52, but from what you've read in the articles, the Rot World is sort of like an Elseworld story, because it takes place a year from now, and we know DC's never actually going to do this, because, spoiler, a lot of characters are dead. Interesting, but now that it's like an Elseworld story, it's kind of like, hold on, I thought they weren't going to be doing too many crossovers. They promise. And speaking of not doing crossovers,
the lies continue.
Stormwatch. Yep, I'm sorry, but, you know, bringing the demon from the Demonites into this book is kind of one of those things where it's like, yeah, alright. Kind of disappointing. Then again, so is Stormwatch. Soon to be cut from my list. Okay, so let's go to the few DC books I don't mind. The Earth 2, even though I'm still not too crazy about it, but the artwork's not bad, and it's sort of like a new reimagining. If you really think of this way, this is the Earth 2 version 5 or 6 at this point, after all the DC continuity of things. And of course, World's Finest. Alright read, alright read, okay artwork, okay artwork. They're fun, but there's nothing really, oh my god, great story, I have to buy this forever. Detective Comics.
Batman.
Some people might hate me for it, but this was a bit of a boring issue for me. Batman's a good normal read, so is Detective, but this one was kind of like, just okay. Getting back to the crossover thing, okay, I know you guys don't like spoilers, but here's Green Arrow, okay? Which, as you know, in my book, sucks with the New 52. But, yeah. Oh, we won't be doing crossovers? Oh, look, they lie. Spoiler, Hawkman. You have to buy the Hawkman issue that comes out. Yay, ruin it off, everybody. Dal H. I will use a friend's voice. Interesting. Very interesting. Not a bad one.
Was it interesting? Interesting.
No, seriously.
Superman Action Comics. Apparently it was bad.
Superman... Stupid Man this week. Not impressed. Okay, one that actually was a bit of a shocker. I was not looking forward to it, but it somewhat left me with a taste of some satisfaction in my mouth. Green Arrow. Green Lantern. Green Lantern, yes. Told you, my throat's tight. If you read the zero issue, this actually continues from there. Literally continues right from there. A few things irked me about it, but for the most part, I can sort of see where they're going with the storyline. Even though I do think the Third Army thing is going to be stupid, but I actually don't mind the character as much now, because I see some potential. On the other side of that scale, where I don't see any potential at all.
Batwing! No comment. Okay.
Now, I've been looking forward to this one for a while. Okay, because I'm a big fan of the old series. Yes, the Haunted Tank's back in Jedi Combat. But I like the twist on it. Okay, Jeb Stewart's still alive. But the only problem I have is the tank's got a red star and it looks like a Stewart tank. Not the Sherman tank that they were driving before. And if you remember in the Wonder Woman comic books, they've been showing Colonel Treble in this sort of like Hall of Magic Wonders. They drew this thing as a Sherman tank before, now it's a Stewart tank. But overall, war comic, good. I like it.
Was it the best comic book of the week?
It was my favorite comic book of the week.
Oh.
It wasn't the best comic book of the week, but it was my favorite one of the week. Okay. They brought this back before Legend of the Dark Knight. Number one. Sort of stories that don't take place in continuity. The artwork was kind of up and down, but it was kind of fun read. That's it for DC's. Let's go on to the Marvels, shall we? Age of Apocalypse. Another wordy issue, but still interesting. Just for fun. Defenders. Fun read. Kind of saw the ending coming, but it's a fun read. Silly, stupid. But somehow, once in a while, you need this. Avengers Academy. Yes. One more issue before October now, and then you have the Avengers Arena or the Academy Arena, whatever. Okay, so shall we get to the A versus X? Boring. And of course, the one everyone's been talking about, the big game changer for Marvel. Yes, A versus X number 12, the final issue.
They should bring back Runaways.
No shocker here, folks. Saw the ending coming. The artwork's nice. It's okay. I do have one question. Maybe I'm out of the loop. Whatever happened to Richard Rider, the regular Nova? I mean, Kid Nova's in here. Okay, cool. But what happened to my Nova? Richard Rider, the adult. I need to know. I missed something somewhere along the lines when I sort of stopped buying certain Marvel books for a while. So that's it for the comic books for this week. Stay tuned. Following mine tonight, you're going to have Lowry's, Leroy's, and of course, Allison has a very, very special Allison's Insert Title Book here review tonight. We'll see you soon. I'm going to go rest my throat because I'm this close to going boom. On that note, good night.